Okay, so this is a little recap of the toolbox. A bit more explanation of what I actually did. Was this was all made out of pallet wood, some scrap pallets I got delivered for free, about 20 of them. 5 of them had a plywood top, which I made this toolbox out of. The 12mm ply was put on top so that the shoulder was underneath, so all the weight is transferred through the shoulder and into the wheels that are underneath, which were from a scrapped tool trolley, which came really in handy. And I was going to buy a roll cab, but the sizes were ridiculous and I weren't going to pay Snap-on money, and they was only this deep. When you measured them, there was only like 33 centimetres, about a foot and a bit, and I wanted them deeper. And obviously the width was a factor as well because of the rest of the toolboxes. So I made them so that the drawer box is solid 12mm ply with 12mm shoulders, and obviously I can pull out apart from about this much, about 3 inches disappears underneath, which gives me more than enough room for what I've got, and they're more than stable enough to keep what I've got in them, with all, you know, battery, whatever, clamps and all the other stuff. And this one's the heaviest, which has all got all the battery stuff in them and a few mains ones. So that's how I actually made it. The runners are kitchen drawer runners. They're 550 deep, I think, or 500, I can't remember. So that was the story on that. And obviously the badge was I found it on Etsy, which I thought was a fitting touch. But what I've also been making out of these scrap pallets is, this is a computer desk out of the actual pallets. So this has all been stitched together, glued, and sort of like a double strip underneath all the way around, and a few in the centre. This one's for the TV unit, which is I think this one's, yeah, same thing. It's got strapped on the back. They're ready to be, I just filled them, they're ready to be sanded, and when I'm happy enough, I'm not really over bothered about any defects. I was going to leave all the screw holes and everything, but then I'm going to clear epoxy coat over the top, and it'll end up disappearing down the holes anyway. So I'll be doing that. First time I've ever done it, so any guidelines or any advice which would really help, I missed a bit, that'd be really grateful. Still got a load of wood going out of these 20 pallets, and I've just cut some shelves for the TV unit. One of them's glass underneath, so I've done away with that, and this one's just to go on the bottom. All I've done is cut them to size, stitch them all together, cut them to size, and just put a round over, and then I'm going to sand. I've just filled a few bits, and then I'm going to sand them. So I've got a few projects coming up. If you'd like to see them, then I'll be happy enough to show you. I've got a box under there full of all the little square blocks that are on the pallets. These are going to be little bee houses for my partner to sell on her crafts fair, and I'll be doing them shortly. And also I've got a tray to make underneath the barbecue, so I can rest plates and stuff on it, because it's not the same as the other one I had with the big wings on the side. So I'll be doing that. So yeah, that's a little update on this toolbox. So I did buy these brand new because I did have a Halfords Professional, not as good as these, and So I obviously bought these separately. This one's a Hardcastle, this one's a Hilker, and this one's a, you know what that is, strap on. So yeah, so that's just a little update on that. Trying to organise my garage a bit better, some lights and sorting out all my stuff. So I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers guys.